Hey everybody, welcome to No Jumper News. It's Adam22 here with your co-host AD. Let's get right into these stories. So first things first, according to the Los Angeles Police Department, multiple arrests have been made in the shooting of Lady Gaga's dog walker and the abduction of her two French bulldogs, Koji and Gustave. As we previously reported, Lady Gaga's dog walker was attacked and shot by robbers who demanded that he hand over her three French bulldogs and eventually fled the scene with two of the pups. The arrests were made on Tuesday, nearly 2 months to the day after the incident. According to reports, the suspects range in age from 18 to 50 years old and all appear to be related, 4 of them being known gang members in Los Angeles. Authorities said James Jackson, Jalen White, and Lafayette Whaley were all involved in the robbery and shooting and have been arrested on charges of attempted murder, conspiracy to commit robbery, and second-degree robbery. Jackson also faces 2 additional firearm charges, 1 count each of assault with a semi-automatic firearm and a felon carrying a concealed firearm in a vehicle. Also, Jalen White faces 1 count of assault by means of force likely to produce great bodily injury. The other 2, Harold White and Jennifer McBride, were determined to be accessories to the initial crime, and each faces 1 charge of accessory to attempted murder. Harold was also hit with 1 count of possession of a firearm, and McBride faces 1 count of receiving stolen property. Jennifer McBride was the woman who returned the stolen dogs 2 days after the shooting. Police said she ultimately brought the dogs to LAPD Olympic Station, but detectives were able to establish McBride had a relationship with the father of one of the suspects, Harold White. Authorities were suspicious of her from the jump and advised Lady Gaga not to pay the $500,000 reward she was offering. Her dog walker, Ryan Fisher, survived the shooting and has since discussed his ongoing recovery in several social media posts. He revealed in March that his lung collapsed after he was initially discharged from the hospital and that he eventually needed to have portions of it removed. He also expressed his gratitude for the support he had received and the fact that the dogs had been safely returned, and described his experience as a very close call with death. In a statement, the LAPD said detectives do not believe the suspects were targeting the victim because of the dog's owner, but instead knew the great value of the breed of dogs. So basically, this woman who was related to one of the guys, or who's dating the father of one of the guys who was involved in this robbery, she's the one who returned the dogs and inquired about the reward. And then it turns out that the police were able to take the fact that they knew who she was, investigate her, figure out who she was associated with, and crack the case, figure out who did the robbing. It actually seems like that's probably like the main goal when they put a reward out there, is that they will find somebody who's silly enough to just send like a close friend to go get the reward, right?
Straight fucking retards. I mean, this, like, what you think was going to happen? Low key, she probably is the reason why all of them got caught and the whole case came down. If you want to get the fucking reward money, give it to somebody who don't share the same last names, or, you know what I mean? Somebody that can sit there and bring it through if you want to sit there and do the lick. Now, niggas is about to get life over 2 fucking puppies, cuz.
But it wasn't, like, when you think about it, if it was me or you and we had Lady Gaga's dogs, we could definitely get some little crash test dummy to just go out there and just return those dogs for us, right?
His name is Yuri.
Yes, his name is Yuri. No, not Yuri. We know Yuri too well. Some other guy that we could use to, like, handle this whole campaign for us, don't you think?
The homie Stomper.
The homie Brian Pumper.
He's in jail, and he didn't take dogs.
That we know of. Basically, I guess all I want to say is that I did the bagel no thing on the Pinot interview that I did the other day, and I just want to make sure that you watch that so you can hear me shout out bagel no during an interview.
I'm glad that dog killing is amazing for you.
He said that he had a bagel for breakfast, and I was like, oh, bagel no.
Bro, I don't think no one can ever have a bagel the same anymore.
I think it says a lot about where my brain is at that I'm willing to just talk about random bagel stuff right now on the news.
I think that my ticks are rubbing off on you. Pause.
I think that you definitely have ticks. YouTube, this has been an extremely burnt out episode of No Jumper News. If you enjoyed this and you want to see better episodes in the future, make sure you subscribe, because they're probably all going to be better than this one.